Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Brady to throw on second down. And Gronkowski's got it. Complete over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and that'll make it third down. As the offensive starters pop up on your screen, Charles, let me ask you, Chris Hogan, what does he bring to this offense?
A guy that you look at and really don't circle in your game plan. There's other guys that you look at, then you realize this guy can do damage. Finds his way open on almost every snap.
And the wideout in motion. Throwing is Brady on third down. And a dump off to White. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Partner, Brady was deserving of the MVP, don't get me wrong, but James White on any other day was probably the MVP. 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion.
The number 3 tailback on their depth chart. And so his performance in the game, in a lot of ways, shouldn't surprise us because that's the New England Patriot way. People pop up in big ball games that maybe you didn't expect, and James White did it in the Super Bowl. His ability to catch the ball in the backfield and gain additional yardage as well as run it. And what a game for him. What was that, 2 days after his 25th birthday when he accomplished that? Congratulations to him. Absolutely phenomenal, terrific performance. And you're right, would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing now is Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And right side caught Hogan. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Forte, the lone running back. Throwing now is Geno. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. The numbers for Marshall this year, Charles, way down from 2015. Still played all 16 games, but the yards went from 1,500 to 788, and touchdowns dropped from 14 to 3.
It's always difficult when you don't get consistency at the quarterback position to get that kind of yardage as a wide receiver. And this year, unfortunately for him, he had struggles with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Geno Smith gets hurt, and Bryce Petty also did not finish the season.
And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
Now Geno. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dante Hightower in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Third and long, it's Smith. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On fourth down, Smith. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Their big tight end, 36 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Brady will try again on second down. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. The dump-off gets him only one, and now you're looking at a third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And that's complete to Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The tackle there by Corey Lemonnier.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Brady over the middle. That's caught by Hogan. And now what they want to see here, he's still down on the field. Obviously such an important part of their passing game, and the training staff, they're going to have to attend to it. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And they'll go on the ground. And a short gain down to about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
7 yards to go on 2nd down. Blunt, the lone running back. On play action, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Just 7 carries, 27 yards for Lewis against Atlanta. But, you know, the good news for him, when he's been active the last 2 years, how about this stat? The Patriots are 17-0. So that's hard to argue against.
So he's got that going for him.
Which is nice.
Which is really nice, especially in contract negotiations.
True.
And he often has a big hand in their game plan. Run it, throw it to him out of the backfield. As a kick returner, remember against Houston in the playoffs, he ran one back 98 yards for a touchdown. But in the Super Bowl, James White became the guy and took a lot of the touches away from him in that game. And the Patriots rode James White all the way to a Super Bowl championship.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Brady going to go on 4th down. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Play clock winding down. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Second down following the run. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Smith. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Brady. And that's incomplete. LeGarrette Blount was the intended target. And it's 3rd and 5.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. On play action, now Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Finding time. And this is incomplete. Partner, while we have a second, I live in Atlanta. The day after the Super Bowl, everybody was talking about one thing, the play calling at the end of the game. Should Atlanta have run the football more? What did you take away?
And I do believe you're talking about Atlanta up 28-20. 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line of New England after that nice drive from deep in their own territory. I thought run the football there. 3 points was paramount. Run the football, eat up some clock. Don't snap the ball too late in the play clock. Run it and have Matt Bryant come out and kick a field goal and put them up 11 at that point. At least that's the attempt. Instead, they try and throw the football, ran themselves into some problems, had to punt it away. And here comes Tom Brady and the Patriots, and they tied the game up.
And here come the armchair quarterbacks. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Smith, and he's got a moonwalk. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. and quickly they get to the line. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll get 19 yards there, and the Jets are going to have a first down.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
From the red zone now, Smith. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To the air again, Smith. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Their big tight end in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. It is good. That gives us a scoreline you don't see too often. It's 13-2 now. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Goskowski now out to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now Gino on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shea McClellan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Smith now on second down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
They'll come out in the pistol. Third and long, it's Smith. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. He's got him in, complete. It's a big play there for the Jets on third. 45 yards.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
On first down, it's Smith. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Jet first down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. The play clock's running down. Back to throw, Smith. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On second down, Forte. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Rob Ninkovich on the stop, and they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
This is a question of who wants it more. Easy to get stuck behind all the big bodies, but you've got to find a space and fight forward for the first down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's first and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Their big tight end, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Now Folk for the extra point. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Brady throwing on second down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Here's Brady. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by his former Super Bowl teammate, Darrelle Revis. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Play clock winding down. Forte, the lone running back. He'll get it running right. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And the offense in that middle ground here on third down, 5 yards to go. And the play clock's running down. Now Gino. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
Second down following the incompletion. Brady to throw on second down. Going underneath to Blunt. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Bruce Carter with a pick. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They come out here in the eye. They stay on the ground. Forte again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying for his running back, Bilal Powell, and it brings up 4th down. On now is Nick Folk in the field goal unit for the Jets. He'll have the win at his back here in the 4th quarter. And Folk is going to miss this to the right. Off target, it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Flush to his right. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there. You're giving yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
It's not always as straight as that team wanted it more than the other. But on that play, it actually was true. They were faster to the ball.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Smith dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Okay, my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. A shotgun snap for Smith. And Anderson's got it. He's at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 72 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy?
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Darren Lee coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Now Brady throwing on second down. Wide open, Gronkowski. 23 yards on the play. And they're going to speed things up here. Brady now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Surveying the field. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. And he's got Bennett. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Time for a break.